Hello everyone, my name is Bayan Ramos and I'm here to present to you my research proposal with the title Communication Strategies of Family Development Session that influence Philippine CCT beneficiaries to use family planning methods. So, the Philippine CCT or Conditional Cash Transfer Program is one of the poverty reduction programs of the national government. Locally, we call it Pantawid Pamilyang Pilipino program. One unique component of Pantawid Pamilya is the family development session. This is a monthly gathering of parents and household grantees, and it is where they learn basic knowledge and skills in meeting familial and parental responsibilities. And this includes family planning, responsible parenting, and using family planning methods. Based on the title of my research, I will try to identify the communication strategies of family development session that influence the program beneficiaries' decision to use family planning methods. So let me tell you more about it. Pantawid Pamilyang Pilipino program is one of the poverty reduction programs of the national government. It started in 2008. The lead implementer of the program is the Department of Social Welfare and Development or DSWD. DSWD works with the Department of Health, Department of Education, and local government units in implementing the program in all 17 regions nationwide. Pantawid Pamilya provides social assistance by giving cash grants to poor households so that they can combat short-term poverty alleviation. The program also aims for social development to break the intergenerational cycle of poverty. Pantawid Pamilya uses the Conditional Cash Transfer Scheme or CCT to help poor households improve their health and education. The conditionalities that the beneficiaries have to meet are anchored on health and education. Another conditionality for the parents or household grantees is attending the Family Development Session or FDS. FDS educates parents and household grantees on topics that involve improving family life and home management. Example of the topics are improving husband and wife relationship, improving child and parent relationship, home and financial management, and solving parenting issues. FDS also helps beneficiaries to have informed decisions on using family planning methods. A city link or municipal link organizes and facilitates the FDS. Most of the time, it's the city link who leads the discussion or teaches the beneficiaries about the assigned topic for the month. Lectures, role-playing, and video showing are some of the activities done in FDS to explain the assigned topics. There are times that resource persons are invited to lead the FDS. For instance, an official from Regional Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Council would talk about disaster preparedness. There have been studies that FDS influences behavior change. A research done by students from Ateneo de Naga said that FDS helps program beneficiaries in Barangay Balatas, Naga City to have improved relationships with their families. So the program beneficiaries are able to apply what they learned from FDS about parenting, husband and wife relationship, and home management. In the recent impact evaluation of Pantawid Pamilya, it was found out that FDS could have influenced the attitudes and practices of beneficiaries toward reproductive health. This is because the program encouraged women beneficiaries to try modern family planning methods, and this happens during FDS. The studies I mentioned, however, did not capture the factors that made FDS an effective venue to initiate or influence behavior change. So for my research, I would like to find out what communication strategies used in family development session that influence the program beneficiaries' use of family planning methods. I would like to focus on using family planning methods because this is one of the behavior changes that FDS could have influenced. That's according to the impact evaluation of the program. Information on responsible parenting, family planning, and family planning methods is also communicated in FDS. So, through this research, I will be able to identify the strategies used in communicating FPM or the family planning methods during FDS. Determine the FPM that the program beneficiaries practice or use. Identify the communication factors used in FDS that affect the audience's practice of FPM, and describe how beneficiaries' view of the FDS affect their practice of FPM. The research will use a behavior change communication theory called theory of planned behavior. This is commonly used in designing interventions that aim to develop or alter behavior toward health-related practices that may be socially unacceptable. For example, the use of contraception, self-checkups, and voluntary testing. This theory looks into three types of beliefs that tend to guide human behavior: attitude, normative, and perceived behavioral control. It states that behavioral achievement depends on both motivation and ability. The motivation or intention is the element that the theory will be used in this study. Since effective communication influences beliefs, this research will find out what communication factors of FDS that motivated or influenced the Pantawid Pamilya beneficiaries to use FPM. It is assumed that the beneficiaries already use FPM by the time the research will be conducted. This is per the impact evaluation of Pantawid Pamilya. The framework shows that the beneficiary's response or use of FPM is influenced by the strategies used in FDS to communicate FPM and the beneficiary's perception of FDS. So from the beneficiary's response or decision to use FPM, the effective strategies used in communicating FPM in FDS will be called out. The research will do non-probability sampling in selecting Pantawid Pamilya beneficiaries who will be the respondents. The respondents will be from the program's Set 1 beneficiaries residing in Barangay Bagong Silang, Caloocan City, one of the areas where the program was piloted. The sampling method was chosen because the Set 1 beneficiaries of the program have the longest exposure to FDS. They have been beneficiaries since 2008, so behavior change might have already taken place. There will be 20 beneficiaries who will be respondents for this research. And the City Link, who handles Barangay Bagong Silang, will be interviewed as well. The research will conduct in-depth interviews and a survey for data gathering. For the first objective of the research, the City Link will be interviewed to determine the family planning methods that the program beneficiaries practice or use. That's the second objective. The beneficiaries will be interviewed. It is also through the interview that I am going to meet objective number 3. And for objective number 4, describe how beneficiaries' view of the FDS affect their practice of FPM will be done through a survey. And that is my research proposal. If you have questions or comments, you can send them through the portal. And thank you for viewing this video. Have a good day.